All right, guys. Well, I promised you at the top of the show I was going to have the guys of Dropdown join us here inside the asylum by phone for their first ever interview here. And I have just that on the line with me right now from New York's own Dropdown is their singer Phil Core and guitar player Anthony Kaz. How you guys doing?
Doing good. What's going on?
Not much, man. Thank you guys for joining me Thursday evening, and I'm sure you guys are getting ready and geared up for the show tomorrow night at the Knitting Factory with a pale horse named Death. And I'm sure you guys are ready to go for that.
Yeah, we're ready, man. We're really excited. We're really excited to hit the stage with those guys. It's be like the second show with us. So, yeah, we're definitely ready to go for this show.
Yeah, we had a really good time last time, and we expect this show to be a bigger turnout and a little more energy. So I hope you guys are ready.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Good. Well, hopefully, we know the New York area supports the scene very well. I have no doubt people will be out. It's the weather's agreeing with us, so that ought to help with the turnout as well. And I know I told Nick and Anthony, I told you, I feel horrible that I've just gotten into you guys recently. Evil Steve told me so much about you guys over the short time that I knew him. And I apologize again to you guys personally right now that I'm just getting into you guys now. And essentially, for those who are just discovering you guys now through me or through social media, what would you guys consider Dropdown to be in regards to sound?
We're more of like a, maybe a softer type of hard rock metal type of sound, like, an Alice in Chainsy type of sound, Seven Dust. There's so many sounds out there, but we're just really trying to keep our own sounds. What do you think, Phil?
Well, yeah, definitely we're trying to stay original and just bring as much power and aggressiveness to the table.
Yeah, definitely.
The aggressiveness, I definitely get. I mean, you guys, I played the two tracks from you guys. I played Rise and I played Don't Step on the World. And if I had to compare you guys to anyone that has broken through recently, I would definitely throw you guys in the same caliber of Five Finger Death Punch in regards to the intensity that you guys bring both to the music and on stage.
Yeah. A couple of people told us that. Yeah. That's kind of the style of us. We're just trying to get it out there, some powerful stuff, and hope everybody likes it, and that's it.
Cool, man. Now, I ask this of a lot of bands, and sometimes there's a reason, sometimes there isn't. But does the name Dropdown have any particular meaning to you guys, or is it supposed to have a certain meaning to your fans?
Well, when we first started Drop Down, we were actually playing in standard tuning, and we had just dropped all the instruments down pretty low, and then we were trying to think of just a pretty cool, simple name to just a catchy name that everybody would remember, and we just came out with just Drop Down from the Drop Down tuning, and we just kind of stuck with that. It's like it was very simple, and we just, we stuck with it. There's so many crazy names out there that we just said, well, let's just go with this. This is what, this is our sound, we're dropping it down, and it just hit from there. You remember that day, Phil?
Definitely remember it. It was a big time for us to, our time is really limited, and, that name just came about, and it's really who we are, Like I said, we just want to bring powerful music to our fans and meaningful music, and I think that name best suits us.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Cool. I mean,
but,
I definitely think it does, even regarding the intensity of your guys' show. I mean, the Evil Steve Memorial Show. I mean, if you think about it, you want everyone to kind of drop down and get aggressive into the pit. So even in that aspect, it works as well.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're going for. We're going for like the meaningful stuff but also, that we can form a little pit and everybody can have a good time jumping around. And it's we have hard and soft parts, and it's just we're trying to. It's very meaningful. We just want to trying to get a message across that everybody could understand and hit like all kind of genres of everybody would like it. And that's pretty much what we're going for.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's really good because that's what a lot of bands tend to miss out on. There are so many bands nowadays that are more interested in writing that hit single to get them over the big top than they are about writing music that is what the fans want to hear and what the scene wants to hear. And you guys are definitely nailing that right now. I mean, I only have the two tracks.
Thank you very much.
You guys are very welcome. I only have the two tracks from you guys. I know you guys are working on some new stuff or on a full.
Yeah, we're working on the. Yeah, we're working on a full length now, so I think it should be coming out in probably end of April, early May, right, Phil? I think it's going to be hitting.
Yeah. God willing, we can get the show on the road and get our fans more music than we have out there, and just get a tour going.
Yeah, like if you noticed, whoever sees us, there's a lot of different types of songs. Like a lot of them are different tempos and hard, and some of them are harder than others. So we're really excited to get the full length out and just see what the fan thinks and see how everybody reacts.
Cool. Yeah, I mean that's really the best way to go about it. And once you guys have that full length album out, I mean you guys are kind of just teasing everyone right now with the two tracks that are out, and I know for a fact once you guys have a full-length album out, it will definitely do well, and for a fact that we here at Bull Spike Radio will blast it all over the internet airwaves.
Thank you very much.
Once
we blast Bull Spike all day, so.
Hey, well, I know, man. I see it all over Facebook and Twitter. We appreciate it so much. You guys, I don't tell everyone. You guys are always thanking me and thanking us here at Bull Spike Radio for playing you guys. But as I tell everyone, without you guys, we've got nothing to play. So it's a mutual admiration here.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate you guys playing us and just starting to hear about it. Hopefully you'll be hearing a lot more of us and a lot more Bull Spike.
Oh, absolutely, man. No doubt on both ends. Now, you guys, we're going to be at the Knitting Factory tomorrow night, and you guys are on with a pale horse named Death. Now, how did that come about that you guys ended up working with them?
It's not so much we just end up working with them. It's more of a, Matt Brown is a good friend of us, and we just decided to put a couple of shows together and see what happens, go on from there. And, Pale Horse is an amazing band. It's our honor. I know it's my honor to play with them. And, we had a really good turnout the first show, and Pale Horse is really up and coming now. And I think that, a lot of people are excited to see them as well. I mean, they got to, they're going to start blowing up also. And, it's just going to be a great show. It's going to be awesome. I hope everybody can get down to see them and us and everybody else that's on the bill. And, that's about it.
Cool, man. Yeah, I mean, definitely.
That's fine.
Yeah, I definitely.
It's a real honor because, coming from Brooklyn, there's not so many good Brooklyn heavy bands still left. And, most of the guys in that band were in Life of Agony and Typo Negative. I grew up with that stuff, so it's like a real honor for me, and like I said, being in the growing up and in the music industry with these guys, Life of Agony, Typo Negative, Biohazard, those are big influences for me. So, to get on the same stage with those guys, it's really good, and it's an honor.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I grew up listening to all of them, so it's it's almost surreal that, the point that we came, that everybody could play together and, and hang out and have a great time and show the fans what we all, have to offer now. I think it's awesome.
Absolutely. And, that's actually proof positive that the scene here in the New York area is still alive and kicking. It was a few months ago, funny that you guys bring up about not too many bands being in the area. It was a few months ago I got into a Facebook kind of argument when CBGB's announced that it was returning, and someone had put up, "There's no scene in New York. The rock and metal scene is dead," and I was defending it tooth and nail. And well, this is a worldwide station, being that we're on the internet. And what do you guys have to say, being that you guys are New York born and bred and playing in this area? What do you guys have to say to those people who are not in this area that maybe are convinced that New York is dead in regards to the rock and metal scene?
Well,
Yeah,
go ahead, Anthony.
Well, I think of it like this. I mean, whoever comes to our shows and any one of these great bands that are, that play with us and that we play with, I'm sure, they could tell it's not that, it's really up and coming. So, I can't see why anybody would say that the rock scene is dead. It's just, I think it's just beginning, or maybe just beginning all over again.
Well, what I see is basically every night there's a show going on in New York City, and it's all heavy bands, and you can go on a Monday night or a Tuesday night, and you got bands always playing, and I don't see a change. I mean, it's still going strong, and more, young guys coming up and playing heavy music, So
Yeah,
I don't see any
it's not everybody. Yeah, I think it's pretty much about everybody supporting the scene and giving all the local talent a chance, and I think that's what's great. I think that everybody comes down to shows just to see all the local talent, because there's such great bands out there, and all the shows that we go to, even we go to all the weekly shows and everybody that we could, and we see a great crowd at all the time. And so it's also about promoting. You got to promote. If everybody knows about a local show, I'm sure they'll love to come and see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, that's really the main thing, is the word of mouth, and nowadays even the word of social media. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it gets to a point sometimes even I lose track of shows going on, and I go, "Uh-oh, I forgot to promote somebody." But
Yeah.
but like you said, that's a really good sign for the scene that here in the New York area is still alive and going strong.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we're definitely live and going. Definitely, the scene is definitely there.
Awesome. I don't want to keep you guys up too much longer. I know tomorrow night is going to be a long night for you guys with the show at the Knitting Factory. And, of course, you guys listening in the New York area, tickets are still available, and you can get them at the door. If I see it right, the door is opening. I'm hoping they have their info reversed on the website. The door's going to open at 6. Am I correct on that, guys?
Yeah. Doors open at 6:00. First band, Vincent Price Right is going on at 6:00. They're a really great band, and I hope everybody comes to them also. I mean, there's some really great bands on the bill, so it's going to be awesome. And we just Dropdown has just added a new member, Ian Scott from Holy Grail is officially in, and we're going to have a little tribute towards him. He's going to show you how he shreds it up on stage, and it's going to be a great show. So I hope everybody gets there on time. The doors open at 6, and let's see, it'll be great. Everybody have a great time.
Awesome. Definitely going to be a great night. As it stands, guys, I will be there unless something comes up last minute. You guys, I told you I would be there, and unless something happens between now and tomorrow night when I get ready to head out the door, I will see you guys tomorrow night. And I hope everyone listening in the New York area comes on down to the Knitting Factory, Brooklyn tomorrow night. We're going to have Vincent Price is Right, Code 6, break rising. Boys right now have dropped out on the phone. They're going to be on, and of course, a pale horse named Dash. Hey, the weather may be nice tomorrow night, but come on down and see my guys Phil and Anthony and the guys at Dropdown put on a hell of a show. Before I let you guys go, I got two more things I want to ask of you. And the first is something I ask of everybody that comes on the asylum. It's a request. If you guys have a song you'd like me to play for you after this interview, I will do so.
All right, go ahead, Phil. Give him a request.
I don't know if you got this stuff. I'm into some, old school stuff. You got some orange 9mm?
Orange 9mm? I don't know if I have any on file.
All right, no problem. No problem. How about some Deftones?
Deftones I can give you. Anything in
All right,
particular?
yeah, everybody's got the Deftones.
How about Around the Fur?
Around or around the fur?
Around the Fur.
Around the fur. I can definitely get that one up for you guys. That is not a problem at all, man. And one more thing while I'm digging up that track, I want to ask of you guys if you guys would give us a little promo here for the station. And all I want you to do is, when you're ready, just say who you are, what band you're from, and that they're listening to, people are listening to Bull Spike Radio, and have fun with it, get a little creative with it if you want.
All right, okay. Sounds cool. Go ahead, Phil.
You'll announce me, and then you'll announce you.
However you guys want to do it.
All right. I'm Phil.
I'll go. Phil, you go, and then I'll go.
All right. You're listening to Phil.
No, wrong one.
So I'll say you're listening to Phil. You say, and Anthony, I'll say it. We're from.
No, just say this is Phil from this is Phil Call from Dropdown. You're listening to Bull Spike Radio. That's what you gotta say. Right, Jay?
Exactly, man.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I'll go. Phil, you there?
Did we lose Phil?
I don't know. Phil, did we lose you?
I'm here.
Okay, so go ahead.
All right, you ready?
Go ahead, Phil, whenever you're ready.
All right. Hey, Phil.
I think Phil's connection is dropping in and out.
Yeah, I think so.
Try
it again.
Try it one more time.
Yeah, mate.
Try it one more time. We had lost you a little bit there.
All right. Hey, what's going on? This is Phil from Dropdown, and you're listening to Bull Spike Radio. Tear it up.
And we go, Anthony, whenever you're ready, brother.
Hey, what's up? This is Anthony Cox from Dropdown, and you're listening to Bull Spike Radio. Turn it up.
Awesome, man. Thank you guys so much for your time. And I will see you guys, as long as nothing happens on my end, I will see you guys tomorrow night at the Knitting Factory. And I want to see everyone else there helping to represent the scene. All right, here we go. As requested, this is Deftones with Around the Fur.
Yeah, let's get crazy.
All right. Hey, see you tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.